Good morning, everyone. I'm outside and I wanted to do a hopefully quick tour. It's mid-November and my bougainvillea are absolutely gorgeous. They are in full bloom almost too heavy because when I back my car out I can hear myself scraping underneath the bougainvillea hanging, but geez, they are breathtaking. But I wanted to bring you over to the north side of the house. Our house sits in kind of a uh, north is this way. My caladiums, these are the Fanny Munsons, and I planted these the 1st of August, and by mid-August they were already up. So I've already had the benefit of September, October, November. These have been 3 months. Just beautiful. This is the Fanny Munson. Over here is the dragon heart, and it hides that little telephone stump quite well, don't you think? The crepe myrtle is finished for the season. That's done. It's still just hanging on, and it's losing its leaves just real gradually. And those leaves, of course, are dropping below and composting nicely. Underneath it, I have more. I think those were the Florida pinks with that caladium. We haven't put our Christmas lights up yet because we're waiting for word from the roofing company that they're going to come out and take the shingles off, take the solar panels off, put on the new roof, put the solar panels back on, and we'll be back in business. But if we put the lights up now, there's going to be a lot of construction and what have you. The elm tree, look at that. You can actually see totally to the sky. And I've already gotten close to 50 pounds of leaves. What drops down here stays down here. If it drops in the grass or the street is what I've been picking up. So I think almost 50 pounds is pretty good. It's 50 pounds that didn't go down the drain and 50 pounds that didn't just get blown away. So I'm real pleased with that. I did caladiums in pots. Aren't they pretty? These are the Florida pinks. And that was, I can't, oh, pink cloud. I'm sorry, I think those are the Florida pinks, and that was the pink cloud. And I did them in pots the whole way back, and I planted them on each side. I need to wash out my bird bath. This is a gardenia that always stays that shade. I have no idea why. I've treated it with iron. I've treated it with worm castings quite often, and worm leachate, worm tea, all sorts of things. It still looks just that shade. And in the driveway, I planted Fanny Munson in the very front and Dragonheart right behind it. But they're so similar that they just kind of blend into each other. But I think it makes a real pretty look. But look at these. I mean, this is one plant. Isn't that lovely? It's such a pretty flower. When I take them in, if we're having a party or something, and I cut these and put them on the table, they just make a beautiful piece. The only thing I did for Thanksgiving, I've already taken my wreath off the door. I have one more pot that I put in a few bulbs, and it's coming up. It's staying really well. They are such, for anybody who wants to get a real kick, look up caladiums. They're easy to grow. They don't give you any trouble. Our Thanksgiving, for those of us in America, is November 28th this year. And so I had a few things out for Thanksgiving. I also had a big wreath on the door, but I've taken that away because I'm just getting ready to start decorating for Christmas. But I wanted to tell you, for those of you who follow me on my recycling, somebody was throwing away their pumpkins first. I collected those. And then I collected these. They had left these out for the trash. There were just three of these bales of straw. And they equal about 15 pounds. So I have 15 more pounds tomorrow. I'll be showing you my recycling adventure that I'm getting 2,000 pounds of recycling. These are the pumpkins. Those are the two pumpkins, and I turned this one over so that it could just kind of not rot on my stand, but just do it at its own pace, so to speak. Anyway, they were 12 pounds a piece, so it was 25 pounds, and 15 is 40 pounds I got from refuge from the neighbors who were very kind to put them out for the trash. So there you have it, my November tour of the front yard, where most of you up north, you're raking leaves and everything is starting to look a little brown and orange. We're still in color here, and as a matter of fact, the plants are just getting kind of like a second wind because they don't have to contend with the horrible summer heat that we tolerate, because this is a wonderful. We've had some really nice weather for about a month now, and it's what we always say is our Chamber of Commerce weather, where we can say, it's beautiful, come visit. And so I hope everyone has a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. If you celebrate Thanksgiving in the next week and a half, I hope it all goes well for you and the family gets along. Anyway, from my house to yours, take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye bye.